And then the other thing that we teach that a lot of locators don't know is doing shout outs, right? Shout outs with Instagram pages works great specifically for locators, because as a locator, we can reach out to these influencers on Instagram, add value to their audience because they don't know what an apartment locator is. You can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm an apartment locator. I can help all of your audience find an apartment for free with a big special, and we'll set up their utilities if you want to work with me and do a shout out. We usually charge for that, but we're going to find your audience a good apartment. We're going to give them free utility setup, right? We'll even cover their application fee after they move in, just for your page, if you want to work with me, right, as a locator. Guys, we would do that anyways. We're apartment locators, right? But the influencers don't know that. So then they're like, oh, awesome. This is going to be great for my audience. Then they work with you, give you a shout out, say, hey, Pierre is going to offer, finding your apartment, give you utility setup, and pay your app fee. So hit up his Instagram page. Guys, working with influencer shout outs is so easy for locators. That's like the best marketing. That's better than paid ads. That's better than Facebook and Google. But we only teach it in our program, right? Because it's so valuable. Okay. Other businesses that want to do influencer shout outs, they got to pay fees. They got to provide something of value to the audience. So it gets kind of expensive because they don't have like a free thing to offer, right? Think about it. If you were like selling a physical product, how are you going to get an influencer shout out? What's the value you're going to bring to that page? So you probably have to pay a fee to the influencer page and then make it worth it, give free product out, then they'll work with you. But as a locator, you're telling these influencers, dude, we're going to help your audience for free. We're going to set up their utilities for free. We're going to pay their application for free. Why the hell wouldn't you work with us and give us a shout out? It's so much easier for locators. So that's like the best marketing strategy to get leads in your funnel. What's up, everyone? So Loom apparently doesn't work on Facebook anymore, right? So as soon as the question popped in, I was answering it through Loom. And then when I saw the recording, nothing was there. So Facebook's always making changes and stuff. So sorry for the delay on this one. Let's see here. The question is lead sourcing, right? This is a weekly Q&A question that someone is asking. Lead sourcing. I have a website. I have automated lead collection. I have a pipeline. That's good. Hard to find leads to get into the funnel. Google ads are expensive. So it looks like you're set up infrastructure wise, right? You got a landing page, you have a system, you're ready to go. But the problem is like new traffic into your funnels. Okay. And so Google ads are expensive. Well, that's kind of a broad thing. It's only expensive if you're doing it wrong. Paid ads can be really great, or they can be really bad and waste your money if it's set up not right. Okay, so with Google ads, it's all about finding the right keywords. So we teach in our program to go to Google Keyword Planner, type in apartment locator near me, and then relevant keywords. And there's a whole list of real search data. The number one thing is to like not trust keyword third-party plugins, right? The only real source of keyword data comes directly from the search engines. So Google Keyword Planner is like the only place you'll actually find real traffic and information and statistics on keywords to run ads for if we're talking about Google sponsored ads. So what we teach in the program is to sign up for Google Keyword Planner, see all of them, look for high activity, low competition, so they're cheaper, right? If you just run any ad, it's going to be really expensive. But if you run the targeted keywords that are like high engagement, related to apartments near me, luxury apartments, cheap apartments, and long tail keywords that are like low, like not expensive, high competition, low competition, high volume, then those are going to be much more profitable ads as well. But then it goes into a lot of other factors that I can't just answer in this quick Loom video, right? And so let's continue. Facebook Marketplace revokes access and hands out bans with less than 5 ads per week. Let me ask you a question. When you're creating a Facebook Marketplace ad, are you selecting groups to also post it in, like the way it walks you through? Because if you do that even once, it's against it. It's like you're going to get banned after like 2 or 3 ads. That's been the biggest bottleneck within our students out of the over 400 that have signed up for our program, is that they try to promote their marketplace postings with all these groups at the same time because it allows you to. But if you do that at scale, more than like 1 ad, you'll get banned. So the way we teach marketplace is to scale up over a couple ads a day and then continue scaling up until you're at like 25 or 30 ads max total. Okay, so you do that in a strategic way, and you don't post in any other groups, or not you'll get banned like that. So I mean, if you got banned once, then you're in this never-ending cycle of like having bad history, and then it's easier to get banned, right? So you have to set up marketplace in a strategic way. We walk you through that. Do not select groups to also post the ad in, because you'll get banned way fast. So you can have a good experience and bad experience with anything. You just have to go about doing it properly. Craigslist generates usually 0 leads per week. Not true. So Craigslist recently this year actually changed their algorithm. So like a couple of years ago, we were teaching to auto post 10 or 30 ads a day, because you kind of had to do that through the auto poster that we teach in the program. You kind of had to post 30 ads a day because everyone was doing so. All these locating brokerage firms were doing so. So you had to compete. Now you cannot post more than like really 10 or 7 ads a day, because the flagging system on Craigslist like increased for everyone. So we did a video where if you go to Craigslist and you look up like all these popular apartment locating firms, they went from having like 3,000 or more active ads to like 200. So everyone got wiped out in Craigslist this year. It's a level playing field. So, our students know this update because they're in our program, but how we've pivoted is, instead of doing 30 ads a day and teaching that, we're posting like 5 to 7 ads a day slowly over time. So like first week is like 2 or 3 ads a day on the auto poster. Week 2 is like 5 ads a day. And then some students just leave it like that. They're like, hey man, it's working, I'm not touching it. And then other students have successfully bumped it up to 7 ads a day. So yes, it's not as much ads a day on Craigslist, but if you have an auto poster that works and you warm it up the way we walk you through, you can get to 7 ads a day. And then the biggest golden nugget on Craigslist isn't so much the auto posting, but it's the auto renewals. So let me walk you through this really quick. I know this video is getting long. So if you post a bunch of new Craigslist ads, there's a high chance that they're going to get flagged or deleted. That's what you're running into. That's why you're like, Craigslist usually generates nothing. It sucks, right? You're probably not able to you're not auto posting. You're getting flagged, right? So you got to warm it up the right way and then max it out at 7 ads a day. Okay. So that's going 7 ads a day. Now, the biggest golden nugget is auto renewals. After those ads get approved once and they're not flagged, right? In the next 48, 72 hours or more, you can actually automatically renew like up to 50 ads at once in a day. So it's not so much the auto posting that's valuable, it's the auto renewal that like Craigslist lets you get away with posting more. The reason this is happening is like, think of TSA at the airport, right? When you're first going, normal TSA check, they scrutinize you more. You got to take off your shoes, take off everything, unload everything. But if you get TSA pre-check, it's faster. You keep your shoes on, keep your backpack on. You don't have to, you keep your jacket on. And you go through way faster TSA pre-check, right? So when you first auto post ads, those are TSA checks. But if they get approved and they stick, when you auto renew them, it's as if your ads all have TSA pre-check. So you're able to pump out more on a daily basis, up to like 50 ads a day. So it's not all about auto posting, it's about auto renewing. Then you're going to get market share on Craigslist, and then you can feed your sales funnel as well, right? It's important to have a phone number feature to where if someone texts you or calls you, it gets imported inside of your CRM, right? A lot of CRMs don't do that, but this new CRM we're working to release, Locator IQ, does, right? So it's important to have that feature in whatever infrastructure you're using. That's how you get market share on Craigslist. What else are you asking here? Boosting Facebook posts works to a degree. Yeah, we don't really teach boosting Facebook posts. I agree. It's like, okay. But like when you got a good Craigslist auto poster, you got a good marketplace strategy, and you're being conservative, you're stopping in like 25 or 30 ads. If you want to add new ads to marketplace, you delete 5, add new 5, right? It's all about promoting good deals on there. Facebook Marketplace also lets you add a video, which is cool. So if you have video walkthroughs, the way we teach in the program, upload those onto Facebook Marketplace. It helps like crazy, any kind of walkthroughs. We also teach in the program that you don't even have to film the video. Sometimes you just call the property and you're like, hey, do you have any videos of the walkthroughs of your 1 or 2 bedrooms? And they just give it to you for free. Most apartment locators don't ask. That's what you do on Marketplace, right? But those are just 2 platforms, guys. Those are like the easy free ones. Okay. So you can do, there's a lot more that we teach on how to generate marketing as a locator, right? You can do, you can do, Google ads are great. I do agree that for paid ads, Google ads are really, really good. You can do YouTube ads, which are Google ads. So it's set up in the same way. It's just displayed on video through Google, right? So instead of keywords there, you'll do like a video creative. That works well. I like Google more than Meta paid ads for locating, because Google, you can literally specifically say, hey, show this ad to people that are looking to rent an apartment soon, and they're in the market, like looking up these keywords. So I like Google more for that. For Meta, for like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, in our program, we teach more like do remarketing for that, right? Because if someone visits your website and they're like, I'm an apartment locator, I can help you. They see your website, they're like, okay. Then they leave, right? You want to present them a retargeting ad on Meta, because those people are still going to hang out on Facebook and Instagram. So you do a simple retargeting only on Meta paid ads, right? And then you can get them back in. Then you can do a video creative like, hey, this is what we teach our program. This is give you free value right now, right? You can, on the retargeting ad, you can say, hey, look, if you're looking to move in within 60 days, what we're going to do is we're going to set up your utilities for you for free when you move in. That's usually a paid service. We're also going to jump on a free Zoom call, right? 5 or 10 minutes, and match you with the best apartment that meets your budget, your location, that's running a huge special, right? So there's a huge promotion going on right now. We're going to help you find an apartment for free, right? We're going to make sure you get the best concession on that apartment. And then also, just for showing up on your call, we're going to set up all your utilities for you for no cost. Internet, gas, electricity, movers, washer, dryer, rental, all of that on us. We'll connect you for the lowest prices, and that service is free this month if you book a call and show up on your call. What are we doing with the utility concierge, you might be asking? Well, in our program, we have a partner to where when you lease a client, you text them one thing, or your CRM does it automatically. That's how we set up in the program. And it refers them to our utility concierge partner. They set up their utilities, they paint their accent wall, they do the washer dryer rental, the movers, and they earn commission from like AT&T, Spectrum, all of these companies that give them commission for the setup. So it's a free service to your client. They make money and they pay you 20% of that money. So that's a way to boost your income every single lease that you get. So not only are you getting locator commission, but you're getting utility commission on top of that, increasing your net pay. That's what we teach in our program. Our program for that is called NAL Connect. It's only available in the ALM 2.0 program or the Live Locator Academy. We are offering like a very affordable locating essentials course, but you don't get the NAL Connect for that because it's only like $1,000 flat. But for the flagship program or the live coaching, you get access to NAL Connect to boost your income. That way, whenever you're leasing clients, you're getting more utility money automatically. Okay, so that's what we teach in the program. Other than that, guys, it's all about the strategy, right? It's all about setting things up right. Craigslist works, but you got to do it right. Marketplace works, but you got to do it right and understand the guideline. Understand how you're going to get flagged so you can avoid it, right? And it's not just those platforms. You can get into paid ads in a strategic way. And then the other thing that we teach that a lot of locators don't know is doing shoutouts, right? Shoutouts with Instagram pages works great specifically for locators, because as a locator, we can reach out to these influencers on Instagram, add value to their audience because they don't know what an apartment locator is. You can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm an apartment locator. I can help all of your audience find an apartment for free with a big special, and we'll set up their utilities if you want to work with me and do a shout out. We usually charge for that, but we're going to find your audience a good apartment. We're going to give them free utility setup, right? We'll even cover their application fee after they move in, just for your page, if you want to work with me, right, as a locator. Guys, we would do that anyways. We're apartment locators, right? But the influencers don't know that. So then they're like, oh, awesome. This is going to be great for my audience. Then they work with you, give you a shout out, say, hey, Pierre is going to offer finding your apartment, give you utility setup, and pay your app fee. So hit him up, hit up his Instagram page. Guys, working with influencer shoutouts is so easy for locators. That's like the best marketing. That's better than paid ads. That's better than Facebook and Google. But we only teach it in our program, right? Because it's so valuable. Okay. Other businesses that want to do influencer shoutouts, they got to pay fees. They got to provide something of value to the audience. So it gets kind of expensive because they don't have like a free thing to offer, right? Think about it. If you were like selling a physical product, how are you going to get an influencer shout out? What's the value you're going to bring to that page? So you probably have to pay a fee to the influencer page and then make it worth it, give free product out, then they'll work with you. But as a locator, you're telling these influencers, dude, we're going to help your audience for free. We're going to set up their utilities for free. We're going to pay their application for free. Why the hell wouldn't you work with us and give us a shout out? It's so much easier for locators. So that's like the best marketing strategy to get leads in your funnel. All right, guys, all of this is taught in the apartment locating masterclass and the live locator academy. That's why we're at like 425 paid students at a less than 1% refund rate. How do you know that's true? Well, we have Affirm and Klarna financing at 6 months at 0% interest. They would not have given us that offer if we were some company startup, that didn't know what they were doing. We got denied the first year, but now with over 400 people, they approved us. So we have a financing as well. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. It's not that marketing doesn't work with locating. It's that you have to have a good mentor. You have to have an A to Z step. You have to know what not to do, and then to succeed. Okay, guys, 8 leases in a month and you're at 6 figures with apartment locating. I can do like 30 or 40 leases in a month if I work full time. But if you just do 8, then you can do 6 figures. The average ticket now is like $1,500. Okay, that's average. If you lease an apartment downtown, you can easily do 4K commissions per lease. But on average, you do $1,500 tickets, 8 referrals in a month. 8 times 1,500 is 12K. So you can truly make 6 figures if you're doing 8 clients a month. And then you convert them at the end of the lease term into first-time home buyers. You send them over to a new home community because it's easier than resale. And then you can get commission that way, right? In a similar model to locating. So that's the strategy. Make 6 figures as a locator. Then when they evolve into first-time home buyers, only show them new home communities and then make more money that way. Right? Don't get into resale because then you have to pay for the MLS and the super key. That hopefully makes sense. Hopefully that was helpful. All right. Our website's nal.rent if you want further help. Also with these sunglasses, yes, I'm not trying to show off. Yesterday I was declared legally blind, so I'm waiting for official glasses to come in, and I was instructed to wear these shades for the meantime. So you're probably wondering, like, why the heck is Pierre wearing sunglasses indoors? That's why. So don't no one roast me. All right, guys. Bye-bye.